10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Can't keep my cool, I'm sprung on you, and you get brand new, as you cutting me loose. Can't feel your soul, why you being so cold? She don't love me no more, baby decide. Hey. You ain't talk to me, I thought you died. Speak up, I don't care about your pride. Y'all get me when I was on your side. Should I fall back if you pressure need to be applied? Hey. Check my phone and you ain't on it. I put on my best cologne and pitch you off, but where we going? Drop off with us in a moment. Now you act like you don't know me, don't condone it. Now we coded. Shorty me down, oh yeah, you know it. See that we driven above the shore. Ain't moving, frozen, solid, choking, bitter, broken, coded. Baby, it wouldn't be long till we go. I don't wanna lose you to mirrors of smoke. Whatever happened to making the most? Ain't smoke, no text, no post. You had me working on it. Now it just seems you don't get. You got me stressing the wrong areas. I've been down bad, I just needed you there. Baby, your silence is driving me crazy. Drive like I got a Mercedes. Act like I'm pushing up daisies. Look like I be hating, they don't faze me. I do what I got to save it. I get what I got to make it. Over, zealous, let you tell it. I ain't buying what you selling. Waiting, baby, when I'm falling. Tension, swelling, dwelling, jealous. Shorty me down, oh yeah, you know it. See that we drifting above the shoulder. Ain't moving. Frozen, solid, choking, bitter, broken, coded. Baby, it wouldn't be long till we ghost. I don't wanna lose you to mirrors and smoke. Whatever happened to making the most? Ain't smoke, no text, no post.
WBSU Bulldog Nation Radio streaming worldwide from your favorite HBCU, we say University. And once again, it's another episode of the Bold Ones. My special guest here is not a stranger to the Bold Ones. It's probably his third, fourth time being here at the radio station. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce my special guest, Zay Blaze. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. What it does?
Long time no see. It's been a while since the last time.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a cool little minute. I usually pull up with my homeboy Dane, but he couldn't come. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay. The interview's gonna be all about you today. Cool. So. You're not a stranger, so you already know first things first, we got to get the business out the way. The mental health check-in.
Yep.
Always. So for those of you who don't know, the mental health check-in is your mental capacity, business, and family on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being bad, which means you got to check you into a hospital. You need some help. 10 being good. So you already know. Go and start it off.
All right. What's first? Mental?
Mental capacity.
All right. So I'm gonna put that at like a 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing pretty good. I could ease my mental a little bit.
All right, hold on 1 second. Now keep it rolling because we're gonna handle this on camera too.
All right, cool.
Because we ain't ashamed of a little bit of hiccups.
Right.
Yeah, no.
What's going on? What's poppin'? Beautiful people.
No, wait a second.
Shout out to my Blaze.
Oh, yeah, well, come on. You can go ahead and be in the middle of the interview. Go ahead. What's your name, sir?
Maurice.
All right, Maurice. Maurice is going to come join the interview today.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Say what's up to Maurice.
Shout out Maurice for coming in. He gonna help us, fix up the station and whatnot. So, back to the mental health check-in.
All right. So yeah, mental. I say 8, 9. It's pretty
Okay.
cool. Pretty relieved now that I'm done with the album. Done with a lot of stuff that I'm working on. Now it's rollout time. That's a whole nother stress in and of itself. But ain't gonna let that hit me too hard. Family. I'm gonna say probably about a 9, about a 10.
Okay.
I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
Mama Blaze, when they look at you crazy. She said it better be a 10.
You know, I remember last time I came, there was a lot of stuff going on with a couple of passings and stuff like that. But you know, since then, you know, we good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say about 9, 10. And then what was the other one? Business.
My favorite one.
Yeah, business is cool. I ain't gonna lie, business is straight. You know, for those of y'all that don't know, I got my own recording studio, so running my own business. I've been getting a lot of cool people coming in, a lot of new clients, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, make some bread. Somebody said shout out to Mama Blaze. But yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. So you know, you've been here before. It's not your first rodeo. For the fans who don't know, we're gonna go a little bit into, you know, how you started off with music and stuff like that. So,
Yep.
Well, first let's ask, where are you from?
All right. So I am from the best city in the world, the 404 ATL. I grew up, born and raised in Atlanta. I actually lived there for the first 16 years of my life, and then I moved up to Maryland. And then I went to Hampton. So I'm kind of a little bit from all of those places, but you know, I'm always going to rep Atlanta.
Okay, shout out Hampton University. My daddy went to Hampton Institute, for those who don't know.
The Institute.
The Institute, before it got switched to the university.
Howard folks love saying the Institute. Yeah, we ain't going to talk about that.
So, of course, you from the A.
Mm-hmm.
How, describe the A sound. How does that influence your music?
So the way Atlanta influences is kind of just like kind of the way I speak on my songs, sing on my songs, because like I do have like
That twang.
Yeah, a little bit of twang to it. Not all the time, but you know, it definitely comes out in my music. So I kind of try to take the certain, not even just the accent, but certain aspects of Atlanta stuff, but make it more like R&B-ish, kind of make it more Zay, rather, because I ain't trying to sound just like Gunna. I ain't trying to sound just like Gucci or Thug and nothing like that. So I would say there's always that sort of like aspect of Atlanta in my music. But I just try to switch it up a little bit.
Okay, and how long have you been to DMV for?
2012, but I was in Virginia for 6 of those years. So
Wow. Okay.
yeah.
6.
Yep. From 2014 to 2020.
Good God. Okay.
Yep.
So, how long have you been doing music?
Since 5th grade.
5th grade.
Yeah, my mom hates when I tell this story, but we're gonna tell it again today. So, I always used to like play basketball and stuff growing up, but I always used to like sing. Basketball was fun, but I had to take a year off because my grades was bad, so somebody made me take a year off. And then when I came back, I realized I'm some buns at basketball. I don't know if I want to do this no more. Then, so she was like, "Yo, what sport do you want to do this year?" Then I was like, "I kind of just want to sing. I don't know." And she was like, "Sing, really?" Because like in her head, she's like, I got to go right back into the music industry because my dad was heavy in the music industry, and like being that like we wasn't kicking it with my dad no more like that, we kind of got out of the music industry. And she was, you know, mom was happy about that. Like, yeah, that's a lot. And then when I said I want to sing, she was like, here we go.
Back again.
Yeah, back again. So she's like, all right, well, I'm going to help you out with this. We're gonna put our best foot forward. But what matters is that you don't give this up, that this is something that you really want to do. And I'm like, you know, I'm definitely going to stick with this. But in my head, I'm like, I'm going to give this up after like a month, 2 months maximum. But it ended up sticking. It ended up being something that was a huge part of my life. So here we are.
Okay, so you say your father was in the music industry. What is it that he did? Was he a singer? Was he a musician, producer?
Yes.
Musician.
He just said yes.
Yes.
No, he just said yes. That's everything.
That's everything. He did everything.
Yeah, him and his brothers had a singing group. Well, him and my uncles had a singing group. He was also a producer, engineer. He engineered for a lot of the famous Atlanta people now that are like not like Thug and them, but like a generation above that. So T.I. CeeLo, he engineered T.I.'s whole first mixtape or whatever. Did a lot of stuff with who else? Like kind of like all those people.
Okay, Andre 3000 and all them.
Andre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to work a lot with people from the Face Records.
The Face, okay.
My mom used to do Usher's hair.
Okay.
Lil Jon.
Oh, so y'all a little famous. I'm excited now. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to pick up where my dad left off his own.
Okay, so speaking of that, picking up where your father left off, we've been in the studio together a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
So how has your father influenced you to do music? Because you do a lot of different things within the music industry.
The way he has influenced me is by giving me these genetics. That whole side of the family, the genes run extremely strong in music. Because even his dad did music, and his dad for him, we got trumpeters, we got singers, we got pianists, we got guitarists, and even my little brothers also are into music too. So
it's just running the family.
I don't think I had a choice, to be honest. But yeah, it was the genetics.
Okay, so when I was in the studio with you, we're going to talk a little bit about that. When I was in the studio with you, I saw you pick up an instrument.
Yeah.
So when was the first time you picked up your instrument? Because I know when I saw you was picking up the guitar.
Yep.
So I don't know if you have other instruments you know how to play. So when was the first time you picked up an instrument?
All right, so I've always dabbled on piano. If you ask any of my friends, they'll say I know how to play piano.
Mm-hmm.
I just know it sounds good, and I know how to put some chords together.
Okay.
But I'm not crazy at the piano at all. I will say I'm actually better at guitar, and I've been playing piano my whole life, just dabbling. But I've only been playing guitar since August 2020. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm already better at that than I am at piano. So, but yeah, I've been messing around on the piano my whole life. We had a piano in the house growing up, and I would just go down there and just mess around, see what I can come up with. My friends used to come over. We used to make little doo-doo beats on the piano. But yeah, I've always been doing it though.
So are we going to be hearing any kind of you playing instruments on your upcoming album? Matter of fact, let's not even talk about the upcoming album. Let's talk about the other ones that you've done before that. Have you done your own instruments on any of your previous albums?
Just the piano. I didn't play guitar when I dropped my last album. I didn't even think about playing guitar yet. But I have played the piano, the MIDI stuff. So a lot of those beats, I have made on my last albums, which is the same as on this one. The only difference is I just wasn't playing guitar.
Okay, I like that. So from Atlanta, DMV for a hot second, right? I've never been to Atlanta. So going to Atlanta, since you're from there, you've been there for pretty much all your life.
Yeah.
Be my tour guide. What are some of the hot spots that if I was a fly in today and you down there, what was your three main spots that for you that you want to introduce me to?
All right, cool. So I'm about to give you the tourist run around because these are all kind of touristy spots. But because I just went down there with my girl, we had to hit up Cascade. Everybody knows if you go to Atlanta, you got to go to Cascade. And
I can't skate that well, so I ain't gonna embarrass myself.
I can skate. I can skate really well, actually, because I'm from Atlanta, and this person right here
it's a prerequisite.
It's a prerequisite going up in Atlanta. Right. This person right here made sure that I knew how to skate because we had a whole bunch of literally, I think once a month we would have skate nights at school. My whole school would just go to Golden Glide. See, I'm more of a Golden Glide guy than Cascade. They're sister companies.
You gotta explain it.
Yeah, Cascade and Golden Glide are literally the same company. It's just one is on one side of town and the other is on the other. But people love Cascade because of the movie.
Right.
Which I get it. It's cool. I honestly like Golden Glide more. They got an arcade in there. That's where, I've had all my slips and falls. That's where all my friends, all my crushes, walking by.
So usually living the movie.
Yeah, exactly. You skating by. I have my middle school crush sitting there looking. I gotta look kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely a Golden Glide guy, but definitely gotta go to Cascade because of the movie. You gotta go to. I like Andretti, but I'm not gonna say that's the go-to. You gotta go to Coke Factory. You got to go to the Coca-Cola factory, and you got to try all the different sodas from around the world that are owned by Coca-Cola.
Okay.
And it's so many of them, and some of them are disgusting, and you got to try them. Especially Beverly. If anybody knows what I'm talking about in the comments, Beverly. And then I would say you got to go to Ray's in the City. That's a good spot. It's right in downtown, right off Peachtree. What's one spot that you would say?
Sound like we ain't gonna be doing no eating down there.
Raising the City is
Raisin-
the City is seafood. By the
Oh,
way.
it's a seafood
Yeah.
place. Okay.
Huh? Oh, the yard. Oh yeah, the yard. It's like they got milkshakes and ice cream, and that wasn't there when I was growing up there, but it's there now. They got like these crazy like ice cream. You get like a whole pie in it, or a piece of cake, or a whole cookie, or whatever. Cotton candy. It's a crazy spot. You got to go to the yard. You got to go to Atlantic Station. My mom just told me you got to go to Atlantic. Even though one of my friends, told me because so much has happened with Atlantic Station lately. She was like, if a man take me to Atlantic Station, I know he don't care about me.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, that's insane because it was the spot when we was kids. So, some stuff has changed. But yeah, that's like what, 5 places to go. So yeah,
That's pretty okay. All right. So now I relatively know a little something.
Lennox.
Mall. Yeah, I've heard about.
Just
Lennox
don't
Mall.
get shot.
Yeah. That's pretty much all of Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all of Atlanta.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about your musical style. So describe that for me.
All right. My musical style is kind of just like it's very R&B based. I grew up singing. Even when I rap, it's still very singy. I try to be mellow a lot of the times. I do have my more upbeat songs, my more hype songs, but I'm somebody that like you're gonna listen to when you and your lady getting into that mood. I'm talking about y'all getting into that.
The fun time.
The fun time, you know what I'm saying? You and your homeboys might turn it on if y'all smoking and all of that.
Right.
That's kind of me, the laid back dude. What? Oh, the musical thing. Okay.
For those who don't know, his mother is pretty much his manager.
Yeah.
His PR.
Yeah.
Whatever needs to be done, that's Mama Blaze right there.
So my themes are gonna be more like revolving around love, honestly, because while it has been like talked about a lot, there's an infinite amount of topics within love that you can discuss that have barely even been touched on in music. You got your heartbreak, you got your happy in love songs, you got your dang I got ghosted, you got it's so many different ways that you could look at it. Oh, we're best friends, but what if we weren't? Oh. You know what I'm saying? My stuff is for the ladies, and it's gonna be some love songs. But I got some other stuff too.
So what's your favorite type of music to create? Is it the slow love songs? Is it the upbeat club songs?
It's definitely the slow love songs.
Okay.
Because you can like really just fully flesh everything out. Like I said, I do have my upbeat songs, my more trap inspired songs, but with the R&B, you could really just, build everything on each other and really play everything out the way to really make somebody feel something. Because to me, music is about how does it make somebody feel, and like the club stuff, that's just fun, you know what I'm saying. But the slow R&B stuff like that'll make somebody like people have cried to my music before.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've cried to my music before. But and that means that it's good. You know what I'm saying? So if you can make somebody sit there and listen and cry to your song, that's how you know like you might be doing something good.
You're doing something right. You're doing something right.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you have any when you're in the studio? Do you have any pre-studio rituals?
Not really. Kind of. If I didn't have my own studio, I probably would. But being that I have my own, I kind of just wake up and go down there and just start making beats or start playing guitar and just see what happens. And then I'll just start, writing to it. And then next thing I know, I'm recording to it. So it's not really like a ritual. Every song was kind of made different ways with different intents. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have a ritual like that. Not for making the music.
So what about the creative process for making the music then?
What I'll usually do is, so I'm very meticulous. So like my homeboys Dame, Kai, and all that, Mo Thorough, like they can actually like freestyle stuff. I can't freestyle to save my life. So I'm very meticulous in the way that I like write stuff. I have to make sure like, oh, this isn't corny. Oh, this can't be misconstrued in this way, especially in this day and age. Like I got to make sure what I say is what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure my notes is on point, especially being that I'm doing like more soul stuff rather than R&B stuff. So learning how to play around with with blue notes and notes that aren't really in the key. Shout out to Logan Woods. She's kind of teaching me that right now. But yeah, it's kind of always just like, okay, I know what I genuinely want to talk about, but let me
line everything up, get everything correct. Okay, exactly. So with that, do you have a book of journals, and with the whole writing process, do you ever have writer's block, and how do you overcome that?
Oh, I always have writer's block. I'm pretty sure I tried to finish this song with me and Dame today because he just recorded a verse. I always have writer's block. And what I do is I walk away.
Okay.
I go do something else. I'll go get on the game. I'll go upstairs, read some comic books. I'll go mix somebody else's music. I'll go listen to some music, maybe steal some lines from them. I don't know. But I will walk away because to me, one of the worst things you could do is force yourself to write when you have writer's block, because it's going to come out contrived. It's going to come out corny.
A little bit of forced.
Yeah, it's going to feel way too forced. You know what I'm saying? And I've done that before. And so it's kind of like I'm speaking from experience. So whenever I just walk away, do something else, come back to it at another day.
The longest song you went with, like with writer's block, like this one song you probably been sitting on for maybe months, and it's like I just can't seem to write to this beat.
Months is easy. Try a year.
Oh wow.
The oldest song on this album is 2 years old. That wasn't one that I had like writer's block on, but like I would say the second to the last song on this album. I really hope y'all like it. Because that song took a long time for me to write. I kept rewriting and undoing stuff, restructuring the bridges and the hooks and the bruh. The second to last song called Dangerous, it took, I want to say, 8 months to finish. So.
Oh, wow, 8 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just kept changing stuff. I didn't like it after a while. So. And I realized that I was doing that thing where I'm forcing myself to write when I have writer's block. So I just need to just sit on it for a little bit. But yeah.
So you said this is your 4th studio album.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So name them in chronological order, and then tell me how you feel that you progressed as an artist.
Okay, cool. So the first one, WID. For those of y'all whose favorite one is WID, let me get some green hearts in the chat. WID was my first studio album. That one, I kind of, I was kind of just flexing my abilities, you know what I'm saying? Still getting my foot wet in like a couple of new things that I was learning. And then after that was Flame. Now with Flame, that one is pink. If y'all like Flame, let me get the little pink flower emoji in the chat. With Flame, I started to mess with transitions a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I remember a lot of people would say, like, oh wow, songs was bleeding into other songs and it was doing this, and next thing you know, it's a whole different song. So that's kind of where I developed there. And then Do You Care came after that. Now I would say storytelling is where I kind of grew, where I kind of developed a little bit more with Do You Care. Let me get a butterfly in the chat if you like Do You Care.
Okay.
So from all of those up to now, it's kind of like incorporating those different feels, like the transitions like I did on Flame, because people like that a lot on Flame. The story, and also just flexing, like, engineering aspects that I learned, singing aspects that I learned, just flexing what I know how to do. And just making it more marketable each time. I'm just working on making each album more and more marketable, because the music will speak for itself, but you got to get people to listen to that music. So yeah.
So how do you like market your music?
Each time is a little bit different. I always do. Because
some artists, they do like, oh, give me 50 comments and 150 Give me like 1,000
yeah.
likes and stuff like that.
See that I don't do those really because that kind of sets you up for failure. Because when you don't get that 200 comments, and people see you don't get that 200 comments, it's like, oh, all right, I guess you ain't dropping that song, buddy. But what I do is I try to be as subliminal as possible, and I started doing this with WID. So what I started doing with WID was I would print out stickers, and I know a lot of people that's in the comment on my live right now know about those stickers. I would print out a whole bunch of stickers and put them all over campus, and it was a subliminal thing because it got a lot of people thinking, what is this? What is this green picture I'm seeing all over campus? Who is this? Because it's a silhouette. You can't see my face and nothing like that. All you see is like my hair, and then I'm like on a phone or whatever. Everybody's like, yo, who is this person? What is this sticker that I keep seeing everywhere? And seeing that, it adds some sort of frustration because there's no context to it. And then say like you come across my profile and that's my profile picture on Instagram, and I follow you or whatever it may be, you're gonna click, oh, this is so many times I would see people talking about, oh, you're the guy that put the sticker up there in the student center and you did this and that. So that's something that I've been doing in the market just to make people want to figure out what this is, and then they click on it and find out that it's actually good. That I would say was probably the biggest thing that got me a lot of fans. When my homeboy Q said he still got 3 of those stickers. He all the way in LA. And then each album I just did the same thing, but kind of just expanded on it. So I remember Do You Care dropped, and my homeboy DJ Sean Dope, he was helping me out. He was like putting them all over Hampton, Virginia, not just Hampton University. And he put up like $100 bill under one of them. He was like, yo, if y'all could find the one that got the $100 bill under it, you could keep it. And that helped out a lot too. So it's just a lot of different stuff that, I just figure it out each time.
Okay, so I got a quick game for us to play. It's called Quick Draw for y'all, right?
All right.
So I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You have 3 seconds to answer these questions, right? So I'm going to go ahead and shoot off the first one, which is 3 things you can't live without.
All right, 3 things I can't live without. My guitar, my girlfriend, and she looking, and my comic books. I'll say that.
Okay, comic books?
Yeah.
All-time favorite movie? Well, Blaze ain't happy about that, but it's okay. All-time favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Life.
Okay.
Yep.
Most prized possession?
My studio.
Studio?
Yeah.
Best advice?
Okay. Best advice, and somebody told me this when I was at the skate park, because I skate too. Best advice, don't compare yourself to everybody else. Compare yourself to yourself a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and that'll show you that you're making progress.
3 of your hobbies?
All right, guitar, comic books, and making music.
He also says skating too. So,
yeah, skating. So,
there's so many things that he do.
Yeah.
Your worst advice?
Literally anything that came out of my friend Jafar's mouth ever.
Jesus. Good mugger. All right. Who's your role model?
Honestly, my friends are. It's easy to say like, oh, Nas is my role model, but honestly, Dame is my role model.
Okay.
Because he
shout out Dame.
Yeah, shout out Dame. He has like a level of hustle that like I need to learn from him, because he not only because he's connected with the industry, but just like he has a level of hustle that I need to pick up on. And also my mom is my role model.
Okay, I was about to say, because the looks that she was giving you, I hope you drove yourself, because if not, you're walking home. What have you done that you're most proud of?
What I've done that I'm most proud of is, I don't know, getting on radio. I would say
okay.
that, yeah.
What radio station?
92Q.
Okay, shout out 92Q. What would you do instead of rap?
Sing.
Okay. I mean,
Yep.
well, all right. Let's change it up. Well, what instead of music? Like, instead of the music industry, what would you do besides that?
Not exist. Like I told you, it's in the genes, baby.
There's no other way. It's like it's not possible.
I had no choice. I think me and her both know. Like I didn't have a choice. Like it was gonna be this or nothing. So.
All right. So describe yourself in one word.
Zay. Okay.
Elaborate a little bit.
Goofy.
Does that reflect in your music?
Not at all. No.
Okay.
People have told me I'm an entirely different person between the music and in person. So if we going off of in the music, I would say like brooding, kind of like deep and like dark, mysterious type of
Methodical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That was pretty good. I like that. So 3 studio albums, right? So where was you at when you dropped What You Doing in 2018?
I was at Hampton.
Okay. Describe paint the scene for us. We want to know where was you at, like, as a person?
Oh, okay, got you. So, I had just got broken up with. I did not understand.
I hope she watches this video too.
Hopefully, yeah. I did not understand why I got broken up with, but that is what inspired that album. That's where I was mentally and emotionally. But yeah, I think that's it.
That's it. You was upset about being broken up with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
2019, you dropped Flame.
Same thing. I got broke. Okay, I didn't get broke up with, but
Is it the same person or
different person?
A different person. Okay.
Every album is about a different person, which is
I know your girlfriend over here. Like, yep. save it for me.
So I had got this girl, that I had a crush on for like years, and I was like, I'm on top of the world, you know what I'm saying? And then, boom, a lot of stuff was like happening in my life as well, but her, like it not working out with her, really like set off like the whole mindset that I was in for that album.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then for your third one, 2020, Do You Care?
I got ghosted.
There's a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of heartbreak that come with your album.
That's why I set out to make this album a little bit happier. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know everybody loves sad music, and everybody loves sad Zay, but I kind of wanted to show that I'm not just sad all the time. Even when I am sad, I'm still goofy. I'm still fun to be around. So just show everybody like there's more to me. You know what I'm saying?
And then your fourth and final one.
This one,
Take Care. And when is that one dropping?
Take Four.
Take Four. Excuse me. Take Four.
This one is dropping April 16th at midnight.
Okay.
April 17th.
So where are you at now with that album?
This album kind of just like I'm just more appreciative of being where I am, which is actually like business going good, relationship going good. I didn't get ghosted. I didn't get broke up with yet. So it's just happy. It starts off like as a sequel to Do You Care, which, I got ghosted and all that. But like it picks up, it switches pace, and it's just like, like this is what love is. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that one.
Okay. So are you in love?
Yes.
So ladies, you hear what that means. He is off the market.
Yeah, I'm off.
No. The answer is no. You're in his DMs. I don't care how much you love the song. The answer is no. And I promise you don't want the girlfriend to respond back because So, let's talk a little bit about the album.
All right.
All right. Because if you don't know, I see the 70s type of outfit, type of vibe on the album cover. Yep. Boom, one more time, y'all gonna look at this joker. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna look at this. So are you having like 70s type of music, beats and stuff like that?
So I will say that it is very I won't say very, but kind of 70s soul inspired. It is called Take Four because this is my fourth album, and it's the, in album world, this is like the fourth time that I'm trying the whole love thing and all that. So it's like, I kind of just wanted to make it soulful. So it's inspired by like, the Al Greens, the Marvin Gayes, especially inspired by like, new soul artists like her, Daniel Caesar, even Mac Miller's album, The Divine Feminine, because that's soul, even though he's a rapper, that's a soul album. So yeah, but it's very 70s aesthetic with the music, especially like it's a lot of guitar, it's a lot of bass lines, crazy bass lines, horns, that whole That whole
A little bit of Parliament Funkadelic.
yeah, it's a couple of songs that's like funky.
Okay,
And
all
I'm
right.
excited about that.
Because like some of the names you mentioned earlier, that's more so that I don't want to say that's love music. That's more of making love kind of music.
Yeah.
So is there going to be any of that on the album?
Yeah, there's a couple of those songs on there.
Okay, a little bit of slow
I
jams.
got to throw those on there, yeah.
Okay, so album release party.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit about that.
Let's do it.
So, what is it that you want to you want an intimate kind of setting, or do you want like a large like Coliseum type of?
So it's actually at a skating rink. So
Great. So that means I got to work on my skating.
yep. It is. I do not want it to be intimate. We need as many people there because it's a skating rink. It's a big venue. It could be 50 people there would feel like there's nobody there. You know what I'm saying? So it's not intimate at all. It's very public. There is a cover charge because we got to make some of that money back in tickets. But it's gonna be 70s themed. If you got an afro, wear that afro. If you got some bell bottoms, wear them. But the main thing is just to have fun. Oh yeah, and hit me up for the link. There's an Eventbrite.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can pay through the Eventbrite.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're not
perfect.
doing tickets at the door because that's how y'all make excuses for not coming. So Eventbrite link.
And Mama Blaze just told me if you bring 4 people, you might get in for free. We don't know yet. You might, what I'm saying? We'll see how things work out. But if you bring 4 people, you might just get in for free.
Yeah.
I would take those chances.
Yeah.
So, you do other things other than music. What are some of the stuff that you do outside of just, the producing and, the instruments and the singing and the writing and all that? Because I know you got a couple artists. I see you go to Atlanta. So, I don't know if you're producing their music. Like, I know you're dealing with a couple other artists in Atlanta.
Yeah. So, and it's not even just Atlanta. It's Atlanta, Philly, LA. I got people all over the country.
Go ahead and shout them out. All
right. So, for example, I actually just finished a beat for Mayor, who is also on the album. Hint, hint. I just finished a beat up for Mayor earlier today. I got beats for a couple of the homies out in Atlanta. Me and my homeboy Q are actually about to work on something. I'm not going to talk too much about yet because this is not confirmed yet. My homeboy Matt out in Atlanta, his rap name is Louis T. I'll be producing a lot of his stuff. My homie Kai, he has me engineer a lot of his stuff.
Kai Cash?
Yeah,
Okay.
he has me engineer some of his stuff. Some of it on his last EP he just dropped. Dame, I actually, as you know, I engineer 90% of his stuff. I just like helping out with other people's music because it's not just about me; it's about everybody. I want us all to eat.
Okay, you said somebody else is on your album, correct?
Yep, Mary the singer. She's one of my best friends.
Okay, so is there anybody else on the album?
Yep, I got 7 people on the album. So I got Mary, I got Mo Woods or Kelly Kell, as some people may know him by. I have Scoozy, I have Wilkes. I have, how many is that? 4. I got Shaylin out in Texas. I got Kai Cash, and there's one person I'm missing. Oh, and Logan Woods. Wow, how did I forget Logan Woods? But yeah, those are the features. And then I got some people on production too that are crazy. But
Okay.
yeah.
So I got another game. Oh, is some more people?
I think
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I got another game. It's called This or That, right?
Yep.
You played this already.
Yep.
You know,
Mhm.
you already know how it went the last time.
Yeah.
We're gonna be relatively, smooth and easy with this one. You know what I'm saying? So for those you don't know, you pick one or the other. On the X-rated version, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say X-rated, but on the after dark one, you will have, some type of beverages if you was to choose both or neither.
Yeah.
Since it's college radio, we're not going to do that for y'all today.
And because they doesn't drink.
And plus, they don't drink, so it's all good. So first things first, we're going to do hotel or Airbnb.
Hotel. Airbnbs, they got too many fees and stuff.
Podcast or radio.
Podcast.
Snow or warm weather.
Warm weather. I mean, I hate all seasons to be honest, but warm weather.
Dinner with Jay-Z or the $500,000?
$500,000.
You don't want to talk to Jay-Z?
I would love to talk to Jay-Z, but that $500 could help me get there.
Okay, writing or freestyling?
Writing.
Okay. Drake or Kanye?
Drake.
Would you rather be on an independent or a label?
It don't even matter. Whichever one gonna get me paid and lets me be the artist that I need to be, I'm with it.
Okay. Are we outside or are we in the crib?
In the crib, but I need to be outside though.
Okay. All right. Restaurant or fast food?
Restaurant. Well, it depends on the budget, obviously, but I say restaurant.
Restaurant. All right. Would you rather cheat on your partner and be caught or be cheated on and never told?
I would rather cheat on my partner and be caught.
Okay.
Yeah.
You better than me. better not tell me nothing. Not a cotton picking thing. I don't want to know. I want to be left in the dark. And finally, loyalty or respect.
Wow. Okay. Ooh. Because what they can kind of go hand in hand. Like you gotta respect.
That's what makes it hard. That's what makes it hard.
Loyalty.
Okay.
Loyalty. Yeah.
And before we wrap up, I gotta ask you one of my favorite questions.
All right.
Your Mount Rushmore music.
All right. I remember this from last time. All right. So Mount Rushmore music. So for me specifically, I'm gonna say definitely Drake. I know some people gonna be mad about that, but definitely Drake.
That's one.
Definitely Daniel Caesar.
That's two.
Definitely. See, I want to say Joey, but no. I would say Party Next Door. I need a rapper in there though, even though Drake is a rapper. I need another rapper. Mick Jenkins.
Okay, that's four. It's four of them. It's four of them in Mount Rushmore, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, the Illuminati said it was five, but it's been unconfirmed.
Yeah.
That's what the conspiracy theories be saying. Is there anybody you want to shout out?
I want to shout out to everybody that worked on that album. You feel me, Shun? I want to shout out to Logan Woods. I want to shout out to Mo Woods. I want to shout out to Scoozy Wilkes. I want to shout out to Mayor Shaylin. Also Jack Union production. RJ Stackhouse for production. My boy Nate on production. Cam, my homeboy Cam Warren on production. I want to shout out my mom because she's helping me out with all of this, like throughout this whole process. Mama Blaze, let me get a shout out to Mama Blaze in the comments. I want to shout out to Chinasa because we got something coming up together. Nasa. I want to shout out to Dame, Kai, Mo, all my friends, all my artist friends that just inspire me. I think that's it.
Okay, and what is one thing you want the people to take away from your Take 4 album? Matter of fact, make it four things. Since it's Take 4, make it four things.
All right, so thing one. Okay. It's hard to narrow it down to just four.
Oh, no, not.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I want people to take away the fact that you got to grow with music. You know what I'm saying? You got to grow. And that's a big thing that I did on this album. Like the sound is pretty different from what I'm used to doing. But there has to be some sort of artist development. So for all my people out there, not even artists, just people, you got to grow at some point. You have to. The second thing, you gotta be open to letting new people into your life. You know what I'm saying? New friends, new loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Family. Number three, I want to say, is that I have an amazing afro. I have an amazing afro. And number four, try an instrument. Try a new instrument. Because before I started this album, I did not play guitar.
I probably still got my recorder from elementary school.
The fourth grade.
Yeah, I probably still got that.
Oh man. But yeah, there's 4 things to take away from the album.
Okay, I like that. I want to thank you so much for stopping by. You know the door is always open for
Yes,
you.
sir.
And if you don't know, you know. Make sure you check out.
People online.
Oh yeah, show the people online. Make sure you go check out his album, Take 4.
I know y'all ain't seen the album.
Here at WBSU,
since y'all on the live.
Bulldog Nation Radio, streaming worldwide from your favorite HBCU, Bowie State University.
Yes, sir.